So for this fun different look of a heart magnet look, I'm gonna make sure any of my magnetic gels are mixed really, really well. In case they've been sitting, the magnetic particles will fall to the ground. So I'll stir it or I'll use my mixer and that will help you get a better result. With these gels, I don't have to do a layer of color underneath. You always can if you want to create a different look. But if you're doing any magnetic looks, like see how sheer we've laid that down, you actually want to lay it a little heavier. And because these are a little bit sheer, like this is the strawberry water one in the water line, it will cure all the way through because it has that tiny bit of sheerness to it. So once that is down, we're gonna go ahead and activate the particles using our magnet. And we can do that from just coming to the side and you'll see it kind of flash up. And then you can bring your other side and flash it as well and play with how you want it to look so that you make sure it's pulling things how you want it to pull. So then we've got that nice reflection, making sure we've got it on this end too, and up here. And once it's where you want it, go ahead and put that into cure. Now that we have that cured, we're gonna go ahead and take a dotting tool with a little bit of that same gel, and I'm gonna create a heart just right in the center of that flash. And then I'm just gonna do a dot there and a dot there, kind of determining how big our heart is going to be. And then taking one of our brushes, also with a little bit of that same gel on it, I'm gonna go ahead and create my heart. And remember, you're gonna get a better magnetic effect if you let the amount of the magnetic gel be a little more generous. So I'm gonna move this around until it's the heart shape that I want. Once I have the shape that I want, I'm just gonna go through and kind of make sure I have a generous amount of my magnetic gel. Not so much it's not gonna cure, but remember, these gels have tiny, tiny particles, which give us that effect, and they're slightly transparent, so we're more likely to get a good cure. Now that's right there, I'm gonna take my magnet again and come through and play with how I want that to reflect my heart. And you get that extra dimensional look by just layering it on top. And go ahead and cure that. Once you have that out of the lamp, we want to create a smooth effect because your heart is sticking up a little bit 3D. Now, if you like it 3D, you can go ahead and lay down your top coat more thin, but I want to create that illusion of like, why is that looking 3D, but it's not 3D? So I'm going to cover the nail entirely with my top coat, and then I'm going to come through and float it where it's a little bit less, and just play with it till you get a really even line of light. And now we have that really cool heart in there reflecting differently than the rest of the nail. So fun. And it's using all of our magnetic gels that Cocoist has made. And so go and load up on them. Here's another really popular one that if you want it a little less pink, and play with this heart look. Happy Valentine's. Again, I'm Hilary Dawn Herrera. You can find me on my Instagram, Hilary Dawn Herrera, or my website, hilarydawnherrera.com, for more Cocoist education, along with art memberships and Erica's ATA certifications.